Do you know why you should get married in your 20s? Well, let's talk about that and get intimate with Shai. Hey fam, my name is Shai. Now, as always, let me just tell you that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a relationships expert, I'm nothing of that sort, and all I really do have is Google for some data and my research for my personal insight. And also, don't forget to keep an open mind as you watch this video, and also do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is easy, Rock Manila. Alright? Now, getting married in your 20s, we get pressured a lot, you know. Every celebration, every birthday party, every family reunion, every burol, you're being asked, kailan ka ikakasal? Ano na? Well, the next time your tita asks you that in the burol, you ask them also, ikaw, kailan ka susunod? No, that's bad. I'm sorry. But anyway, we are always pressured to get married in our 20s especially, right? Especially for women. And they always tell us, kasi biological clock mo, paano na yan? Mahihirapan ka na yan pagkatapos. I get that. That is very important, especially if you want to build your own family. Here's the main reason why you should get married in your 20s. Are you ready for this? You have to get married in your 20s if you're ready. And only for that reason. That's it. That's the tea. Tapos na po. That's the video actually. Bye. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, did I clickbait you for that? I'm sorry. Nag-work ba yung clickbait? Because that was actually the point. I really did intend to clickbait you to continue watching this video, to start watching this video actually. And here is why. I meant it though. I meant what I said, that if you want to get married in your 20s, it's because you want to and because you are ready. Not for any other reason, not because you feel pressured to, not because all of your high school classmates are already married and with kids on the way, not because you found someone who's way older than you and you don't want to waste any more time. I don't know, whatever the crazy reason is. It's gotta be because you want to, you and your partner wants to, and because you know you two are ready to face the challenges of marriage. So really, when should you get married? What is the perfect age to get married? I mean, do you even want to get married? And if you don't want to get married, you have my permission to leave this video alone, but please do share to your friends who does have plans to get married. Thank you. There are so many questions, but here are some things I want to share with you before we discuss. Statistically, on average, women get married at the age of 27 and men get married at the age of 29. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of the quote, best age to get married? Or because we are pressured to get married before we reach the age of 30? Something to think about. Aminin na po natin, fam. We grew up thinking that by the age of 30 or before we reach the age of 30, we best have the perfect house, the greatest job, a wonderful partner, and maybe even a child along the way, diba? All before we reach the age of 30. What a big joke that was. Such a disappointment. So when we reach the age of 30, what happens in our mind is we panic, we rush things, we make very rash decisions, and that includes getting married. So now, before picking out your colors, your motive, and before rushing to the altar, here are some factors I would like for you to consider. Number one, are you emotionally ready to get married? Are you ready to commit? Do you know the person well enough to spend the rest of your life with them? But of course, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a priest, so I'm not in a position to sermon you about that. That should really be a given. So let's move on to number two. Number two, are you financially ready to get married, to be in a marriage, and to eventually raise a family? Well, syempre, di naman kailangan you have your millions right away in your bank accounts. Pwede namang kahit onti lang yung puhunan nyo, yung pondo nyo. At least, may ambisyon naman yung partner mo, you know, to work harder, to earn for your family. Just stuff you have to make sure that you're ready to commit to. Because fam, wag po tayo maniwala sa sinasabi ng Eagles. Love will keep us alive.
Love will keep us alive.
Friend, no. Hindi ka mabubusog doon. Number three, are your priorities aligned with your partner's? Think about it. In the next 5 or 10 years even, pareho ba kayo ng na-imagine, na-envision in the future? Or for your personal plans, are they okay with that as well? If not, you might just get into a big problem, into a big fight in the future if you have not yet discussed these things as early as now. Including actually financial stuff, you should also be discussing it as early as, first few years of your relationship before you get married. Yeah, those stuff better be settled actually. Number 4. Do you think you're ready? Do you think you're ready to face all the challenges, even if you're not financially stable just yet, if you still live with your parents or something like that? Are all of those things something you're ready to commit to or to face head on when you get married? And if you think you're ready, if you honestly know in your heart you are ready to get married, don't forget to get me as your host for your wedding, alright? Now let me just squeeze in a bonus number 5 or number 4.5 thing to consider before you get married. And I don't think I should be saying or mentioning anything like this, but I'll just say it anyway. Are you honestly in love with that person? Oh, diba, when you think about it, I shouldn't even be asking that question. But I guess I'm just making sure. I know, fam, the dirty 30. That is, I think, the main reason why we feel so pressured about everything in life, especially about getting married, especially about committing ourselves with one person for our entire lives, right? We put too much pressure on doing things, getting things done really early. We rush into decisions because of that pressure, and I think it would really help if we just follow Elsa's advice and just let it go. It's 2 songs today, I'm sorry. But yeah, let that pressure go and hopefully you will think clearer from now on. Wala nang pressure na wala ka nagagawa by the age of 30. Alam kong nakakatakot at alam kong nakakainis na you haven't done those things, but it is not the end of the world if you have not yet completed your bucket list by the age of 30. Kaya tita, please stop asking me when I'm going to get married, okay? Maghanap mo na ng boyfriend. Now, before I go on a full-on panic attack and a full-on rant, that is it for today's video. That's all the time we have for now. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you share this to your friends who you think needs to hear that they don't have to get married in their 20s. And also, if you have any suggestions as to what videos, what topics you would like for me to talk about next time, let me know by dropping it in the comment down below, or you may also send me a message on my Instagram account. It's at DJ Shai 963, and we may just talk about it in our next video. Remember, fam, whether you're married or not, whether you're in a serious relationship or not, just know that safe sex means no regrets, and it only gets sensual if it's consensual. Got that? My name is Shai for Intimate with Shai, saying bye!